I've decided to start a 30-day challenge, a 30-day consistency challenge. It's not so much visibility because the goal, I guess, is not doing everything in my power to put this content in like being super visible mode. This is more of a consistency commitment. A few months ago, I started a 30-day challenge to revamp my business, to take it more seriously. I have a business called Natayom. I used to do mainly tarot readings on it, and on the Natayom YouTube channel, I used to do mainly tarot readings, but the true goal of my business, when the concept of it came to me many years ago, was about helping people, not just focusing on romance or whatever else, though I enjoyed the content that I had made when I was making it. It was more so about, I started feeling like it didn't go in the direction I was looking for. So I wanted to revamp my business because I had put it aside for about a year or so. And I have clips of myself doing that where I set a 30-day challenge to just go all in and stop using the excuse of I'm too tired, I have no time, just to see what it would look like if I went all in. And I have some footage from that, which I'm going to make into a video. I don't know if I completed the footage, if I filmed. I don't think I filmed the last few days, but I want to compose that into a video. But for now, my biggest goal is consistency. Because that was a thing that I kind of followed through anytime I tried to pursue doing any form of video content. And it wasn't necessarily because of being afraid of just being seen. For me, it went a little deeper, and again, not about just being seen. It was about the responsibility that comes with being seen. And I think that was one of the bigger obstacles that I had with consistency and content creation and all of that is, I know it seems silly, but if I continue to move forward with this, then I'm going to start to feel pressure to respond to comments, pressure to put out content consistently on a specific date and follow a certain structure. And it was just more responsibility and feeling like more is being asked of me and demanded of me. And for somebody who used to be a serious overgiver, I think that's something that was a really big obstacle for me. I didn't want to feel burdened with responsibility for all of this, all the other people who may be watching this content. And with that realization, with that real assessment, I've decided that I'm going to set a 30-day challenge because, like I said, I had set a 30-day challenge a few months ago. I don't know how long it'll take me to edit that video because it's multiple days of footage and all of that. But that 30 days has drastically changed my life, and it made me realize that it was something that I knew, but I was experiencing it firsthand. You become by embodying, right? You become by living and doing. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just you showing up and making an effort to embody the kind of life you want to be living, or the dream version of yourself in whatever little way you can do it. The more you embody it, the more space ends up freeing up within your life for you to, more areas where you can embody it even more. And before you know it, you are living that life. And it was kind of like a start. It started something in me, and it showed me I can push myself beyond more than I had ever really expected from myself or thought that I could really do outside of my own mind. And I'm a very big believer of living the work. So my company now, the way that it's been revamped, and really the true purpose of it and the biggest goal that I've had with it was to help people connect with themselves and what they truly want. Without getting into the business aspect of it, I suppose, this is part of my dream and vision, and this is part of my embodying. So even if it feels awkward, even if my hair is wet right now, that was another thing I told myself. I was like, Milka, you can say tomorrow again. You can feel awkward because somebody is home. When you're filming this, you can feel awkward because you're not dressed up, or you can just start, right? Yeah, this isn't the ideal lighting situation. It's reflecting from my glasses, not the ideal angle with the camera. I didn't even bring down a tripod. I'm just holding it in my hand, so everything is shaky. I could have waited another 3 hours to try to find all the tools that I need and the setup and change my clothes, or I could just start filming. Because another thing that I'm very adamant about is authenticity. And part of this journey of this 30-day like content, I don't even think I explained what it was, but I'm gonna be filming and posting something for 30 days. That's the goal. I'm not even gonna try to frame it into helping my business, not right now. This is more so finding a way to show myself I can commit to doing this without it feeling like I'm performing Milka. I can just be authentic and myself, get online. It doesn't matter if anyone even watches this. Try not to think about it being awkward. Because I've talked to the camera before, but I think feeling like I'm showing up, automatically the things that go off in the head are, oh, now that I'm trying to be consistent, do I need to come up with a topic every day to talk about? I need to figure out a more convenient way or place to set up to film. Maybe for privacy, I need to be filming in my car. Like all these things that would act as an obstacle or a delay for me to just actually start doing it. Because if there's one thing that I do want to share, I guess, in that regard, is for anyone who knows anything about astrology, my Mars is in Virgo, and in the whole sign house system, it's in the 10th house. So I can be very big on creating systems and organization, to the point where nothing really actually gets done, because all I'm focusing on is how to organize it, and then I'll start taking action, and then I'll be like, oh wait, there's a better way to organize or structure this, and then go back into the structuring. And that's a really great way to turn a skill that can be good for building foundations and structure into a crutch to help keep yourself from actually taking action, right? Like it disguises itself as, but this would be a better way of doing it. This would be more convenient. So yeah, this is day one. It's just going to be, what is this, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, very short. Day one of posting for 30 days. Okay,